Breaking news. You won't believe what just came out about the Minnesota Vikings quarterback situation. This is the kind of bombshell that could change everything for the team moving forward. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around until the very end for all the details. But first, if you're a die-hard Vikings fan, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We bring you the latest Vikings news the second it drops, and you do not want to be left out. Now let's get into it. The Vikings are officially on the clock. The moment of truth is coming fast. Minnesota's front office has a massive decision to make regarding the quarterback position. Will they bring back Sam Darnold, the guy who stepped up in a huge way last season? Or will they turn the keys over to their young first-round pick, J.J. McCarthy, and dive headfirst into a new era? This is the biggest question hanging over the entire franchise this offseason, and the tension is through the roof. Head coach Kevin O'Connell isn't giving away much. When asked about the team's quarterback plan on the Dan Patrick Show, he played it safe. It's an ongoing process right now, and when pressed about whether Darnold will be back in Minnesota in 2025, he stayed just as cryptic. The idea is there. We're evaluating how to move forward and build the best possible team for 2025 and beyond. That's not exactly a definitive answer, is it? What we do know is that O'Connell is excited about J.J. McCarthy, saying the rookie showed a lot of promise before his unfortunate injury. But here's where things get even more interesting. O'Connell also praised Darnold for taking full advantage of his opportunity, calling him probably the best player at the position heading into free agency. That alone makes things very complicated for the Vikings. And it doesn't stop there. O'Connell has been in constant communication with all three of his quarterbacks, Darnold, McCarthy, and even Daniel Jones. In his own words, "I've spoken to all three. JJ is here every day. But I had a long conversation with Sam yesterday and another one with Daniel Jones. I want these guys to know that our relationship matters. Communication between me and them has to be a priority." That kind of transparency is great, but it also hints at how wide open this QB battle truly is. Nothing is set in stone. And just when you think you have an idea of what's happening, here's another twist. O'Connell admitted that even if McCarthy hadn't gotten injured, Darnold still might have been the starter in Week 1. We had just seen JJ in his first preseason game, and while there were a lot of positives, we needed to see more through training camp. But at the same time, Sam Darnold was having a really strong camp. He was showing up every day. I'd probably say Sam would have been our starting quarterback, just based on experience and knowing the minute-by-minute development of the position. That is huge. It means that McCarthy might not be a lock to start even when healthy. The Vikings believe in him, but Darnold's performance last season, leading the team to a Pro Bowl appearance and even earning some MVP votes, cannot be ignored. So, where does this leave Minnesota? Are they willing to let Darnold walk and risk putting all their chips on McCarthy? Or will they try to bring Darnold back, even if it means delaying McCarthy's rise? This decision is going to define the franchise for years to come, and you can bet that Vikings fans everywhere are on edge waiting for the final verdict. What do you think the Vikings should do? Should they stick with Darnold or move full speed ahead with McCarthy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you're always up to date on the latest Vikings news. This story is far from over, and you won't want to miss what happens next.